But right here in Ghana, starting off in Accra, so George Quays, former PR executive for Charterhouse, is back in the news, but for the good reasons again. And yes, George is starting a new program or a new show on Joy 99.7 FM. So a couple of days ago, news circulated on the internet about George Quays, the famous PR officer of Charterhouse, who quit his job with the event organization. Now, the astute media person revealed that the decision to quit Charterhouse was because he wanted to focus on a new company, or his new company, Image Bureau, he calls it. However, he is now the face of a radio show on Joy FM dubbed The Late Night Express with George Quays. Now, the show premiered yesterday on Joy FM and is scheduled to be on air on Monday to Wednesdays at 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. So if you're a lover like that, you just might want to sit back, relax, and enjoy some cool grooves from George Quays on Monday to Wednesday on Joy 99.7 FM. On your screens, you can see, you know, him beautifully posed there with the artwork and the pictures right there. So this isn't something new for George because aside being a very good PR, and event mogul, he turns to be on certain radio shows on multimedia platforms. So it's nothing new for him, but it's a brand new show for us to tune in and listen to. So let's wish George all the best. Emefa, you should tune in and listen to him in the evenings and get some cool grooves, you know.
Start today.
Midnight music. Have you got any favorite midnight music though?
Oh yeah, Little Vanders, always and forever. I love it, yeah.
Well, don't be calling Emefa in the evening though. She'll be busy listening to good music. Let's move on. So NGOs now demand an apology from Wendy Shay. Now, a coalition of non-governmental organization, NGOs, I beg your pardon, now has asked Ghanaian songstress Wendy Shay to apologize for asking the FDA to lift the ban on celebrities advertising alcoholic beverages. Now, recently, remember, she put out a tweet that says that she had lost thousands of dollars because of the ban on celebrities advertising alcoholic beverages. And well, the NGOs expressed disappointment in the singer and they've asked her to apologize. Woo, that's a very hard one.
And lost.
Well, because
NGOs?
Yes, well, because, you know, it's said that because celebrities are influencers one way or the other, they would actually influence their fan base, and which is predominantly the youth, to be, to patronize alcohol and just might abuse them. So one way or the other, the FDA had asked that celebrities not be used for endorsements of alcoholic beverages, and yeah, so we'll lose a few cities and possibly some foreign exchanges. But it's fine once it's in the good interest of the people. Hey, we stand for it. So the NGOs have come together and said that Wendy Shay needs to apologize. The question is, will she? What do you think? Must she as well? Anyway, let's move on. So in Ghana recently in December, we had so many celebrities from the US as well throng into our country because it was the year of return. One way or the other, Ghanaians trolled Nigeria because there was, there was this leaked information that Nigeria was also doing the door of return, but which was false though. But anyways, it does not prevent top stars from still accessing Nigeria. Now, American singer-songwriter John Legend has paid a secret visit, and I like the word secret visit.
Yeah. I thought
He still went through immigration.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, the news became official when his wife tweeted that John went to Nigeria for a couple of days, and I thought about going purely to find Michael from 90 days. Now, but the enchilada has rendered me useless. Now, 90 days is 90 Days Fiancé is actually making a lot of waves in Nigeria. It's a reality show, and it's actually a Nigerian man who, Michael is a Nigerian man who features in this reality show. And what they do is that it's actually like a dating reality show, okay?
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a love story. And a woman named Angela is finding love in Nigeria. And, she's coming all the way from her country to Nigeria to come and meet the in-laws of Michael as well. Very interesting. And it's caught on in Nigeria wildly. So, yes, that's on John Legend. Let's move on to other stories as well on what's trending now. Victoria Kimani launches her own braids. Oh yeah, ladies, here we go again. We've got a good story for your hair. So Kenyan musician Victoria Kimani has come out with her own hair brand name, Kimani Luxury Braids. I think I should do mine as well. Maybe. What do you think we can call it?
I just know that you
Jay's
hate hair
finest.
walking about, so I really don't know how you do
It's a guy thing. Guys, you love to see hair all over in your house? Tell me.
You like to play with it.
And nothing kills a man like going to take your just see comb and a lot of hair entangled all over it, and yes, and you have to now yank it all off, and yes, half the hair of ladies will come off when they are combing it. But anyway,
Lord,
Kimani
Jay.
is saying that she's got finer braids for you, or finer hair for you. So the braid brand can boast of over 20 beautiful and exotic colors of hair. Interesting. So cyan, magenta, blue, red, scarlet. Oh my days.
That's a good investment, actually.
Good investment,
Yes.
right?
The hair industry is really booming.
You are in there.
Yes.
Tell me about it, girlfriend.
I really admire the bold move. I hope that it goes well for her. I really wish.
Okay. What was yours again? Your
Hairs
hair?
a la mode. My hair is actually from Hairs a la mode.
Well, you can call me the Barbers. Anyway, so the former Chocolate City singer is popular for her style and glamour, aside having back-to-back hits in her music career. Now, for someone who possesses such style, it is of no surprise that she has come up with her own braid brand. Now, this is the second business that she's actually jumped into, and she owns another one called Kimani Couture, which mainly deals in African-inspired bubble jackets and other items for ladies. All right, let's move on to other stories now. Michelle Obama in the news as well. Not for presidency, but following Barack Obama's pick on the favorite music of 2019, now Michelle has also started her own playlist of workout staples to offer a little inspiration, she says. Now, Michelle's playlist, made up of 36 songs, now ranges from artists between the likes of Lizzo, Kirk Franklin, Nipsey Hussle, who passed on, may his soul rest in perfect peace, Bruno Mars, my favorite, and Ed Sheeran. Now, 2 songs on her playlist got a lot of people talking because it was coming out from Burna Boy. Go Africa? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You touch on African music, we'll support you. You leave us out, we won't.
We'll drop you.
And also Afrobeat with Joanna. I know you hope you know that song as well. And she tipped those 2 songs as her favorites on her playlist as well. Anyway, let's move on from Michelle Obama. Now let's go to Tupac. He's back in the news again. Alive or dead, we still love him. Recently, we're talking about Tupac's car on sale for almost $2 million. Now, Tupac Shakur has been in the news for a while. So a few days ago, of course, we spoke about his brand new, his BMW, the BMW he was shot in with Suge Knight as well, and it was put on sale. Now, Tupac fans in South Africa are actually protesting against a statue of him that's been put in Georgia. Now, this is the part I don't get. What are you talking about, Tupac statue in Georgia? Like, we have other things to think about, duh. Now, Tupac fans in South Africa have taken to Twitter to express their anger and displeasure at a life-size bronze statue of the late rapper. Now, the statue, which was put up in 2018 in Georgia, does not seem to resemble the Manhattan rapper. Now, the statue, I think you remember we had the same issue when the 2-4 statue was put up, and people were like, that isn't the Ashanti King.
Honestly, I hope the artist wasn't fined, but it didn't sit well with the Ashanti man at all.
Well, anyway, casting goes back into the late XXX centuries, but later on the show, coming weeks, we'll be talking about body casting as well. Emefa, you and I are going to get our body cast.
This is beautiful.
Which part of your body would you want to cast again?
It's morning TV, please.
Your head, arms?
It's morning TV, so I don't
Well, I'll cast my leg, because I know I'm a very good football player. I wish. But anyway, so the only acceptable element of the statue is Tupac's quote, which reads, "I am not saying I'm going to change the world, but I would guarantee that I will spark the brains that will change the world." Well, Tupac, who always miss him, may his soul rest in perfect peace.
But come to think of it, they had to wait all the way to 2018 before they lifted a statue of him.
Well, maybe when you pass on over 100 something in the year 3030, we'll put up a statue of Emefa as well.
Oh, wow. That'll be nice, actually.
That'll be nice, though. Anyway, now let's move on to Tenny. Now, Tenny, Nigerian artist, hits back as she gets tired of fans asking her, when will she lose weight? It's a question for the gods. Now, female celebrities, well, she's facing criticisms on her appearance on social media day in, day out. And the recent person, well, she's the one who's fed up of body shaming. And the Nigerian singer, Tenny, the billionaire singer, hitmaker, recently took to Twitter to address the comments from her fans who think she's overweight. Is she? Now, she tweeted, "Stop asking me when I'll lose weight," and throws a shade and says, "I don't know, I like fried rice too much. Worry about your mom's jamming thighs." Ooh. That is a hard one. Now, this comes after the singer has been questioned so many times about her weight, and Tenny is not the first celebrity to be body shamed. Now, just recently, American singer Lizzo was also in the news after Jillian Michaels questioned why people were celebrating the singer's weight and not her music. Well, anyway, so that's a wrap this morning on our What's Trending. Hope you definitely enjoyed it. We're back here same time tomorrow to give you some more updates on What's Trending. Coming up next, we've got some sports news. So sit back, relax, and find out if you made some money just like me. I didn't.